Tell me, guys, when you like transition.
Okay, and we are live.
Oh, hello everyone. I am Potato, and this is a Super Mario 63 race, 100% between Vertic and Gaming100. Uh, this is going to be a race where both runners will be collecting every single thing there is, such, which include 64 shines, 64 star coins, and all the 3 Bowser keys. This should make for an exciting race, and I have nothing else to say. So someone do the count, and I guess it's gonna be me.
Right, for you whenever you want to count down.
So I'll just start now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, good luck, you guys.
Good luck. And the run starts off by going into the tutorial, first tutorial of the game. We get sent straight into it, and they are going to be doing some fancy movements. They are going to try and dive wherever possible so that they gain a lot of speed. Here Vertic used double jump plus spin to reach that platform. It's faster than the triple jump, and they both did burst skip in the fourth room of tutorial 1. They stepped on the bird and they were able to jump off of it, and they were able to reach the pipe sooner. Now they used a shortcut intended by the developers that allows them to go straight to the first Bowser fight without any shines. And they are going to use another secret pipe to reach the Bowser 1 fight. They have to chuck Bowser 3 times into the bombs to defeat him, and that will give them access to the first Bowser key, and thus they will get sent to the second tutorial of the game. And there is a skip here. I'm curious to see who is going to go for it. Okay, none of the runners seems to go for it. It's very RNG dependent, so it's fair as to why they didn't go for it. They are going to hit these switches to reveal a blue platform that will allow them to get on the clouds and finish this room 1 and get to the second room. And right here, Vertic paused on the same frame the rocket animation started, and he was able to rocket once more in midair. Also, Vertic made use of many air rockets. They work basically the same as double rockets, but you don't need to pause. They will collect this Eddy Shine, and now they are going to go into Bomb Battlefield. So, a big reason as to why they went to the first Bowser stage to defeat him and get the key is so that they have all the floods unlocked for the rest of the run. And floods definitely speed this game. They allow for crazy tech, and that's why they went for it as the first thing in the run. So you notice that Vertic triple jumped into the shine, then he paused on the frame he collected the shine, and then he dived. That is called shine canceling, and that allows for the cutscene that normally occurs when you collect a shine. You usually get sent back to the stage and then you have to re-enter, but by doing that you don't get kicked and you still are able to play the stage. And That saves a lot of time basically everywhere. They're trying to go for as many of these. Timing can be quite difficult. His Vertic is going to do another one in secrets. There we go. And gaming is now going to do this one in silvers. These shine cancels in Babam battlefield are very punishing. So getting them out of the way is a good relief. So Vertic is now he is now fighting King Babam. He is very RNG dependent in the way he throws bombs. Some of the bombs you can hit at him and they cannot damage him sometimes for some odd reason. Oh no, that is a bad shine cancel to miss. But it's fine. Because he missed that shine cancels, he is now going to have to collect all the reds again. And he is going to have to collect this star coin up here. Maybe gaming can get it. Yes, he got it. And he got it on the first try. We call that a firstie. If you shine cancel and if you get a shine cancel on the first try, we call it a first. And he got the first. So now they're basically tied. Well, they are basically synced, I guess. This is so they didn't shine cancel this last shine because they have nothing else to collect anyway. So they just quit game. Also, quitting game allows for a trick called fluff preservation. So the way this works is that this game does not update the course you're in. So, for example, right now, it thinks that the runners are in a different course than they're actually in, and it for that reason, if you collect the floods in that stage, you'll keep them for basically any stage unless you exit level, and that means that you can carry floods in stages you weren't allowed to carry in, such as magma maze, like on Vertic screen, and this obviously allows for um, insane. It just speeds up the stages immensely, and they are able to keep those floods throughout every single secret shrine in the game. So we see an interesting route difference. Gaming is now in No Man's Land, whereas Vertic is now in Rainbow Ride. The SL route isn't that much slower compared to this new Rainbow Ride route, but so, and it is slightly more consistent, so gaming decided to go for it. But whereas Vertic didn't, he is used to this route. Oh no. And let's talk about Rainbow Ride Secret. The stage that Vertic is in right now, or actually the shine that Vertic is in right now, is very annoying, I guess. It's just that one tiny mistake can make you fall all the way down and waste a lot of time if you don't play it good. But Vertic fortunately played it well enough to not fall back down. Vertic is now going to make use of as many double rockets in this red shine in Rainbow Ride, because it helps generate more height, which is always a good thing, and it can also be used in a slightly different way we're gonna see later. But basically the main use of this trick is to gain a lot of height, way more than possible, I should say. So Vertic is just finishing Rainbow Ride Reds, whereas Gaming is just starting SL Reds. Seems like they both do some fancy movement. Oh, he almost died. That was tough. That was tense. Fortunately, he didn't die. Talking about the gaming. And now, gaming is going to head in a Rainbow Ride through the secret passageway that leads to Bowser 3 because it's faster, it saves some castle movement time that you would have to do if you didn't use that shortcut. Vertic is now heading into TikTok Lock. It's a vertical based level. He's not actually going to play it now. He's instead going to do what I explained before. He's going to quit game. So he quit game so that the game registers that he is in TikTok clock, even though he is not actually in TikTok clock. And he is going to do Cave of Empuzzlement because it's a relatively short secret shine to get using double rockets. And now he has the floods he had in Cave of Empuzzlement, which are the rocket and the turbo nozzle, which allow him to do a bunch of speedy movement. So coming up here is something very interesting. So you notice that he grabbed the far left the coin and then he went out of that room, he reloaded the room, and then the shine magically spawned out of nowhere. We don't know what causes that, but it happened, so it's great that it happened because it saves a lot of time. You don't have to collect those 8 coins, you just have to collect that far left coin and you'll still get the shine. Oh. And now we are going... Vertic is going to do Bowser 2. Actually, Bowser 2. This is basically the equivalent of Bowser in the Fire Sea in Mario 64, but obviously redesigned with 2D textures. This stage is pretty straightforward. Just have like the red coins. It only has 1 shine and it has the Bowser fight. The second Bowser fight. he is going to do after he does this Shine Cancel. He spins and dives at the start of the fight so that he can get to Bowser's tail more quickly. And now he is going to die, and then he's going to save, and this allowed him to get the key. So normally what happens is that if you defeat Bowser 2, you would enter this very long cutscene that you can't skip. Like, the skip button basically doesn't work. But if you die as Bowser hits the ground, you can just make it, you can die while that cutscene is happening. So, because you died, it will send you back to the stage, but it also, it happens in just the right time that you're able to save and thus get the Bowser 2 as you're dying. So you don't have to watch that cutscene. And it's normally very long, tedious. So now Vertic is in Tall Mountain. He is going to go for the top shrine first. On the way, he's going to grab that star coin. And another first. And coming up here in TTM, in this thing, it's going to happen a different type of shrine cancel. He does this because there are currents that push you up if you jump. So standing up for a triple jump and then diving would be way too slow. And so we figured that if you backflipped into the shrine and then pause in a specific way, shrine cancel like that. See, oh, he was almost going to get that TTM jump. You can jump from that metal block platform to the blue platform, moving platform, by pause buffering while dashing, which allows for an insane momentum boost, which allows you to get on that platform, but sadly he didn't get it. Oh no, we see a death. Well, this means another shot at DTM jump, I guess. And he gets it the second time. Good job. Because he shine cancelled the silver shine, he had the 5 silver stars already collected, so he didn't have to collect any more in that secret stage. So he could just get the shine. And now he is going to get the last shine here in TTM, which is TTM Red. Up there, where that star coin was, there is a soft lock, and the only way to escape it is by exiting level. So you don't want to rocket too high or else you will soft lock. And Vertic is heading into Lethal Lava Land, which is arguably one of the harder stages to do optimally. For these first couple of rooms, has access to no flood, so he's going to have to do the movement. Oh, it seems like he missed that star coin for the first time. He could have gone in the lava and take some more damage, but you actually need a lot of your health remaining for this trick right here. Well, not right here. So here, How this works is that when you pause and you take damage from like lava, for example, you when you pause, you get a slight momentum boost upwards each time. So by chaining multiple pauses together, you can gain a lot of vertical speed. And oh no, oh no, we don't want to see that in Volcano, because then you go all the way back down and you have to redo basically the shine. Also, I forgot to point out that he actually used rocket. First, he used the rocket without having any water left. This is because if you charge a rocket, but then decide to switch to a different nozzle, when you switch to rocket again, it will actually keep that it will keep in mind that you charged, so it will just continue the charge and you can rock it even without any water, as long as you do it when you have water. So that's what allowed him to get up to Volcano. These shrine castles in Lethal Lava Land, they are not too bad to miss. They don't lose that much time compared to other shrine castles. Meanwhile, we haven't talked much about the gaming. He is going to try to do TTM jump. He doesn't quite get it. It's very hard to get, actually, this jump in TTM. It's important for Vertic to not pick up hover in this stage at any given time, because coming up here, he is going, as you can notice, he has the rocket nozzle in the secret stage. Normally what happens is that when you enter, the game takes away your floods, but if you hold shift while you're entering, while in the stream transition, it will actually give you the first uh, the first nozzle that you have collected, and the order is hover, rocket, then turbo. So if if he collected hover and he would press shift, he would get the hover nozzle instead of the rocket nozzle. Also, that was a quick reds for both of the runners, both in TTM and in LLL. First stages. The first of which being a galaxy of stars. Again, because he did flood preservation, because he quit game in Lethal Lava Land, he was able to get all of his floods that he had in Lethal Lava Land, because the game doesn't update the floods if you quit the game. So this, because of having floods, this stage is actually not that hard. It becomes trivial. Now he is going to head into Frosty Flood. Again, he has floods, so this makes it into a very quick secret stage. I haven't actually... Wait, I did, yes. I did. Oh no. Nice. Gaming got the shrine cancelled. And now gaming is going to do skip that I mentioned a couple of minutes ago on Vertic side. So you want to die as Bowser is falling on the platform, so which skips the cutscene. He wasn't able to exit out of. He still got the key. It's fine. Where is it? So Vertic is now heading into the edge of the Mushroom Kingdom. This is supposed to be the last secret shrine that you get. It's normally unlocked. Oh no, gaming just died. This is not good. So, back to what I was saying, the edge of the Mushroom Kingdom is supposed to be the last shine you get in the game. It's unlocked at 63 shines. He still got through, which is good. Maybe the gaming will not die like Vertic did. Hopefully. I have to admit, Volcano is a pretty hard stage. It's pretty hard shine. Has a lot of hard movement. And he made it through. Let's go. Meanwhile, Vertic only has a few secret stages left. Now he's heading into GRB. That accidental rocket. Will the gaming be able to pull off? Yes, he did. So gaming managed to get that star coin and that silver on the first cycle of these platforms. Oh no! Wait. Okay. This is actually new. I haven't seen anyone else do this before. And silvers. Okay, this is new. So he died because... Oh no, he made the shrine cancel. So he died in silvers because it skipped the animation of the shrine spawning, which is slightly faster than just watching the cutscene. Oh, he didn't quite get the double rocket there. Vertic making his way through the last secret stages. This one is Tidal Isles. Oh, gaming missed another shrine cancel. Now he has to go back and get the star coin because it's 100% after all. Okay, my mic is good. And Vertic is now heading into the red shrine, which is arguably the most boring shrine to watch and to play. It's a long auto-scroller that can be skipped, but you still have to watch. You have to defeat a certain amount of enemies, I think. But he is not going to skip the auto-scroller. Even if he could skip the auto-scroller, he will still have to watch like a minute of just killing enemies around. The worst part about this stage is the fact that it has a lot of lava and a lot of enemies, and if you die, sent all the way back to the beginning, which loses a lot of time. Sometimes it even kills runs. Obviously don't want that to happen here. It'd be quite the tragic way to end the run. Oh, bad movement patterns from the gaming with that green platform. He was supposed to EOS out of it. EOS is the short term for exit out of stage. It basically means that as soon as you get one shine, you can exit level and you can skip the cutscene of Mario falling all the way to the ground and collecting the shine and then getting sent back to the hub. Sadly, he wasn't able to get it in the red shrine. Gaming is also in the red shrine right now. Let's hope it doesn't die. Meanwhile, Vertic. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I thought I was a little scared there. That might have looked like a death. So now Vertic is finally heading into SL, which gaming finished a long time ago. But once again, it's a raw difference between them. This stage is pretty annoying to do because of all those enemies, and you can randomly bonk into those coin blocks. Vertic taking is real careful now there. The bully fights in this game are just very basic. You just spin into the bully and you kick it into the lava 3 times, and then that's the fight. Oh no. Oh, he's safe. And gaming getting a clean bully fight in the red shine. Now, I haven't talked about this, and when gaming was doing SL, I was too focused on Vertic, but you saw Vertic swing cap, and he's actually going to use it in this igloo stage. The way this works is that this wing cap doesn't get reset when you enter this igloo stage, so you can stack both wing cap and metal cap, and wing cap and invisibility cap, so you can fly straight to the shine. Normally, how you'd want to do that is by taking the invisibility cap and going all the way back to the left to then collect the invisibility star and then go all the way back to the right again to collect the shine. And so this just skips all of that. Meanwhile, gaming is now heading into the second auto-scroller technically. I mean, it's not an auto-scroller because it's based off of how many enemies you kill, but the spawning of the enemies is random. So it's more or less an glorified auto-scroller. As in the red shine, he's going to have to fight another. That is the Goomba, the big Goomba from Super Mario 64 DS. He has to ramp out into it 3 times in a row, and that allows him to, which gives him access to the basement. Well, he doesn't really need to access the basement because he has other ways of getting there, but he still needs to be because it's 100%. Vertic is also into green shine. He is fighting some enemies, so because again the green garden shine or green shine is basically very straightforward. We're going to we're going to switch to the gaming. He sadly missed that shine cancel, but it doesn't waste that much of time. Oops. He is quickly going to collect these reds and get the red shine. Inside the pyramid shine, which is supposed to go to, but shine order is just a suggestion. So So now he's heading into the pyramid. There is one last shrine here, along with the star coin. There is a shrine cancel that he went for and he got. Good job. That is pretty hard to get, and if you miss it, you have to go all the way back. He used another shortcut to get to those basement stages that I talked before earlier. Normally how you do this is you use that green shine to unlock a room, but that takes a while over this. Now here in Wet Dry World on gaming side, there is actually a strat that it's very inconsistent. It's similar to what has been done in TikTok clock, where in TikTok clock you collect the left red coin, and then you reload the room, and the shine just appears out of nowhere. Something similar can happen here, but gaming is not going to go for it because it's a very inconsistent strat. It barely ever works. I mean, it does work for some runners, but gaming decides to just take the safer route of not doing the strat. Saves about 5 seconds, so it's not that much. How the strat works is that you collect a red coin, which is inconsistent. It's not the same red coin every time. And you would collect the rocket and the turbo nozzles, and then you would drown, and then the shine would spawn. But again, it's too inconsistent and barely even saves time. So he decided not to go for it. We are going to see Vertic actually going for it right here. So, oh no, he picked the coin. You want to pick up as few coins as possible. Vertic sadly isn't doing that great of a jump. You can actually hit that coin block from the side and break it and get the star, the invisibility star. And now, as I said, going to wait to drown, and when he is going to spawn again, as you can see, the shine is already spawned, even though he only collected one red coin. Meanwhile, gaming is heading into BM. This is a personal opinion, but it's my favorite stage for a particular reason. This first shrine, he wants to do this shrine so that he can do a skip later on. This is a boss fight against King. Those switches, and then ram and damage it, and he has to do this 3 times. Now there is a strat for this that I don't think he's going to go for. That actually we'll see shortly if he's going to go for it or not. Seems like he doesn't go for it. So maybe we'll see Vertic going for it. So I'll explain what the strat is. So on the last hit of when you ram into the boo the last time, you can hit the wall and you can bonk into the wall as the King Boo cutscene of him dying is starting. And that sometimes allows, if you do it fast enough, to die while the King Boo is dying, which skips both the cutscene of the king dying and also the shrine cutscene. And you get sent straight to under the shrine, which saves a couple of seconds. Sadly, neither of them went for it, but it is a cool strat. So, okay, I haven't talked about this, but they want to do this shrine first, because if you paid close attention, you might have noticed that Vertic selected the hunting for red coins shrine. So that, and this, the game doesn't like check to see there are 2 locked doors. You have to get the keys for them, But if you select that shrine, it for some unknown reason, it just assumes you already collected the keys by now, and it just unlocks you those doors, which having to collect 2 keys at the beginning. So that's why they did that King Boo fight shrine, the first shrine. Sadly, both runners missed the balcony. Star cancel. I wonder why. I mean, it's a pretty tight shrine cancel, but usually then don't miss it. So now Vertic is doing switches, whereas the gaming is basically halfway through doing reds. He wants to actually hit the switch, and you'll see later why. He needs it for... Oh no, he bonked. He needs it for something, for a star coin later. He has to take this slow route, sadly. Now he's going to collect these 2 reds at the bottom in the water. Here on Vertic side, you can see how the fast rat actually looks for the shine. Except if he hadn't missed that door at the end. Because he missed the balcony, oh no. Because he missed the balcony shrine cancel, he will have to go to get the red there again. This is why they both press the switch. If they didn't press, there is normally a ceiling up there that wouldn't allow for them to get the star coin. But by pressing the switch, you like unlock the star coin and you can get it. If you don't press the switch, you can get it. There is a ceiling. So now gaming is backtracking to the cable room to get the last coin, and you can see him enter the door 3 times. This is again to skip the cutscene of the shrine spawning. Sadly, he didn't get this shrine cancel, this red shrine cancel. But oh no. Oh. Okay, Vertic got it. But then he bonked afterwards. So we're seeing now gaming heading into the secret stage of Boo's Mansion. They are going to go for a really difficult strat. And gaming got it, that's nice. So if you... And Vertic also got it, congrats. That is a hard strat to pull off. So they can just barely make it on the farthest to the right book there by rocketing and then switching to turbo, then to rocket at precise times, so that they have just the right speed and height to make it there. So here we see another route difference. You can see the gaming heading into Bowser 1 to collect the red shine. It seems like he can't get this double rocket. Oh my god. Finally he got it. Okay, now on Vertic side, you saw him break a box underwater. That's because you can slightly clip into the box if you stand in a certain position, which allows you to spin and break the box underwater. This skips having to... There is normally a metal cap that you have to collect to break that box, but with this you just skip that. Also, oh no, gaming is in not very good shape right now. He has no water. Oh no. Yeah, he's going to take the death. This is intentional so that when he respawns, he has 50 water back. Sadly, he will have to watch this cutscene again. Vertic is now doing. He's going to shine cancel his the cage shine, and now he's going to do reds. This turbo strat saves basically no time, but it's just saves like 1 second at most. But it's cool to do. Hard. There is a secret. There is not a secret. Wait, it's a strat here that I basically developed, but it's very inconsistent. You can actually warp to this room from the first room of HMC by doing what's called a double wrong warp. Now I haven't explained wrong warps, sadly, so I'll explain them when the gaming is going to get to HMC, because that's the most appropriate time to explain them. Basically, this strat that I developed is called double wrong warp. You can, in this game, you can press pause in certain screen transitions, and if you time your pauses just right, you can get sent to a different room than intended. This is done. Vertic has done this in HMC, but he only did one wrong warp. He didn't do the double wrong warp, which means essentially wrong warping from a wrong warp, basically. Also, oh no, he missed the. Oh, see, now he's going to go for another wrong warp. He didn't quite get it the first time, but he got it the second time. Good job. So, yes. So, that's what wrong warp is. Double wrong warp means the wrong warping twice, obviously. And it's very instant to do, but it saves like 5 seconds. It doesn't save that much time, and it's also inconsistent, but it's just a cool strat. Now, we're coming to the end of the run, seems, because Vertic is now heading into the prizes. He has 60 star coins collected, and it appears like he has 59 chance, but actually he has 60 and he will have 61 after this secret stage, which is called Secret of the Sky. This is a red coins secret stage, the 8 red coins. There are all those currents that push you in various directions. He's going to ground pound it to the star coin, and then he's going to just rocket up to the shine and get the shine. He's going to EOS, which again means exiting out of stage after you collect the shine, so that you don't have to watch that long cut. He's going into this room again. This is, so you saw this shortcut being used twice now. This is the third time, and this is the final time it will be used. The first 2 times it was used just to get to the upstairs section of the castle quicker, but now it's used to actually go to the final Bowser fight. So, well, not fight, I mean stage. So, what he did there is he rocketed. As I explained before, if you charge a rocket but then decide to switch to another flood, you'll keep the charge for later and you can use it for later. And this is exactly what he did in the first room. That key that he collected is not actually required. It's just he had to collect it, or else he wouldn't have been able to make it out of it. And here is, okay, he got it first try. This is called the bufferless strat, with a very precise double rocket, you can just barely make it back on the top section. And usually it's way safer to do it with a by pause buffering, which means pressing the pausing and unpausing repeatedly. But he did it without even pausing once, which saves a couple of seconds. Okay, so here we are going to see. No, we're not going to see. Well, yes, we're bruh. So we were about to see the wrong warp again. Sadly, the gaming missed that shine cancel, that underground shine cancel, so he had to go back for it. Meanwhile, Vertic is now heading into this room. It's the water in Bowser 3 is actually very important. He died there on purpose so that he gets sent straight to the door. So by doing that, he not only got sent to the door by dying, he got sent to the door quicker, but he also replenished half of his water back. He got 50 water back by dying. And he shine cancel this, and now with any percent time, as we like to call it, the rest of the run is basically pure any percent. Except we have to collect one last star coin. It says that he has collected 59 shines, but he actually has 63. This is because when you exit out of the level, the shine counter doesn't update. So it got stuck at whatever shine count was the last time he either quit the game or just collected the shine, which was 59. And he zipped there. Zipping is quite kind of weird, so he waited on that platform to lower the platform. Then he went into it, and he got crushed into that platform that was moving up, and the ceiling. And the game tries to find a viable position for Mario to send him, and conveniently the location that the game chooses to send Mario after the zip is right by the door, which means this saves precious time. Here in the fake and not stage fight, he wants to stay under fake Bowser all the time. This is because he does these ground pounds, which are faster than him throwing fireballs. I mean, this is again another auto scroller. This is actually an auto scroller. You can't do anything to speed it up. Here, let's see if gaming gets the shine cancel, and he does. Congrats. It may not seem like it, but the fact that Vertic defeated fake Bowser, has given him the third and final key of the run. You don't actually do anything with that key. It's just there. Oh, dig! He decides to go for dig this place. Holy, that is a hard strat, I guess, developed by fellow community member called Dignity, and it saves like 1 second in space, but you don't have a lot of time to save in space, so he just decides to go for it. And that was the final Star Quest run. Wow, we're getting to the end, I can't believe it. Gaming is now heading into the prizes. He has to collect this star coin first, and then he has to get these 2 shines before heading into Bowser 3 as well. And Vertic has just defeated through Bowser, and it might seem like this is the end of the run, but it's not. Spoiler. Not the end of the run. We have one more section, which is brutally difficult, especially at the end of a run, and it's called the escape. So Kamek decides to to just switch the power of the warp to of the meteor to blow up the castle, but we are in the castle, so we have to make it out of there alive, and we have to do it fast. Here he uses a double rocket, but he's not actually rocketing twice, he's just replenishing energy to turbo, and he is doing sling star skip and time for Vertic. Actually, time was a little earlier, but
I'll wait and split when Gaming 100 finishes,
okay.
if that's okay.
Yes, it's very much okay.
Neat.
GG's Vertic. But we have gaming here. It's not the race over basically yet. Also, oh, okay, it came back. So, it seems like gaming. It just now occurs that gaming's footage is lagging. I don't know why. It's lagging very frequently. I wonder why that happened. Okay, it's back. Yes, it's... What is happening? And gaming is now going to also go for bufferless. Let's see if he can get it. It seems like he got it. It's freezing for me. Gaming's footage is freezing. So, he's going to head into the second to last room. Vertic did it last, but he does it second to last because he needs to replenish his water because he has to die anyway, so it's good that he did this room first. And he got it. The shine cancel. It's one of the worst shine cancels to miss because it loses basically the most time, I think, out of all the shine cancels. And now Vertic is in the the gaming is in the any percent part of the run because both any percent and actually all categories sort of connect to this part of the run. Like they all basically play out the same in this part of the run. Except in Hondo, and he has to collect one last star coin in the last room of space. He gets some bad luck from the bullet bills. He couldn't get on top of that, on that platform. Oh no, he died. I guess it's not that big of a deal that he died. He doesn't lose that much. Okay, make it through. He's going to go for the zip again. He gets, he gets crushed into the ceiling and the platform, and he can just teleport to the floor. As I said for Vertic, this is literally an auto scroller. I mean, you can do one trick to speed it up at the very end of it, but until then, you can speed it up, and that trick is only done in 90% because it skips the key, and we need the key in 100%. Okay, he almost died. Uh, did he die? Wait, can't see. Um, um, what? Okay, he restarted the stream. Anyway, now I can actually see the footage. He doesn't get um the triple jump or the boost from the bullet bills. So when Vertic did this room of space, he did a triple jump, which gave him just enough height to make it onto the platform. And here is he's going to get a rocket in this second room of space, and he will keep this rocket, and he will also have turbo for the rest of the run. This is actually a version difference between uh this is a version difference between 2009 2012 version. Both Vertic and the gaming are playing on the 2009 version because you have those floods. You can use those floods in Space 2 and 3 and Out of Escape in 2009, but you can't in 2012. And 2012 version also uh, patches flood pressure, which has been basically the main thing of this run. Oh, how gaming is also heading into Escape. Um, by the way, I'll say this right now. Timing stops when he on the first frame of the meteor cutscene starts, like at the end of the third room of Escape. Once he enters that screen transition, you can when timing ends. Okay, so he's not going to go for the double rocket strat. He is going to go for an older strat which is slightly more consistent. And he's going to also go for the double rocket sling star skip. We haven't talked about this, but and wait, I didn't see the end. Sad. Oh, timing stopped.
All right.
GG's. Very close race actually until it was very close. But congrats to Vertic and also the gaming. He had a very good run, I guess. Well, comparing to his PB, it was not that great, but it's still a solid run.
Can't
Good
can't
job.
can't always ask for runs that are close to PB pace for races, right?
Well, fair, I guess. Yeah.
But a good
It's not
showing is always a good thing.
also wrong.
So yeah, the ending time for the both of you finishing up was the 104.29. So nice solid time.
Yes. Yeah. Verti got like a 56, I think, or a 57, which is actually a very good pace. 54? Whoa. That is insane. That is, I think, if, I don't know, it may be faster than second place.
That's pretty
Yeah.
impressive then. Nice job.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he has the world record that he holds. Vertic holds the world record is 4 minutes faster than the second place. So, and he also got it in the race too, which is insane.
Yeah, that is nuts. No, the movement in that game seems pretty complicated. So sure, there's a lot of ways that you can
We will.
keep on improving and stuff.
Yes, definitely.
Pretty cool game. All right. So yeah,
Obviously.
thanks for sharing it with us. You guys have any shout outs? Anything you want to say?
Well, obviously shout outs, huge shout outs to the runners, which are Vertical 3 and TheGaming100. You can check their Twitch channels below. Yes, you can check their Twitch channels. They stream often. And I guess shout outs to you for hosting the marathon. Shout outs to you guys.
Well, thanks, and you're welcome. And it's great to have you guys on here. Everybody in chat, get your pogs out, your GGs out, whatever you want for the Gaming 100 and Vertic.
Yes.
Absolutely
Very good
fantastic race to watch. And thanks again, you guys, for coming on here and hanging out with us. It was a lot of fun. See the game. Super Mario 63.
Yes. Flash game. Very accessible.
Yeah, really, really cool for a Flash game for sure. All right. Well, coming up here in the marathon, next up, we've got new mini Kongi's Adventure run by Cosmowing and mostly Tista. So everybody who's watching, get geared up for that. It's going to be kind of a short one, but it should be a lot of fun. And thanks again to these runners. And yeah, just get on to the next show. See you guys here in just a few minutes.
Good luck to all the future racers. And